Are you ready for this? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Hectic.
It's a Hectic Talk Thursday. Yes. And as you all know, we've been about Hectic Uncensored throughout this week. So what better way to get all your opinions out than through a debate? So you definitely want to keep it locked. I am Esona bringing you your show today, but I do not roll alone. Chanel, what is good?
Yo, kyk jy hoe lyk dit? Welcome to today's Hectic 9 your nommer 1 produksie as Jane Viti kykie nou with Jay. Like Esona said, it is a Hectic Talk Thursday, and it's all about, you know, fleshing out our freedom of speech in light of censorship. Now, we do have a really cool debate happening in the building, and we are joined by the guys from the Center of Science and Technology. They're in the building, and they'll be giving us their opinions regarding our topic for today. And in our tea look, we're also finding out more about the world of poetry and just how uncensored they are. So we are joined by the guys from the USAPA Art Organization. Yes! So maak seker jy bly ingeskakel want dit het nog soveel meer van vandag plaas reg hier op Hectic 99.
Yes, so much to look forward to. So do keep it locked throughout the hour. As you all know, this show is all for you and all about you. So definitely do not hesitate when it comes to linking up with us on all of our social media platforms. I'm talking about Facebook. Check out our Twitter account. Also do keep up with our Instagram feed, our YouTube channel, as well as the Uber Mag on h9.co.za. The question that we are asking you today online is, what do you understand about censorship and why do you think that we need it? Let us know on Facebook as well as Twitter using that hashtag Hectic. National, before we go any further with today's show, I think it's only right that we take a young moment to go a bit back and rewind. This time around, our Hectic Rewind moment is all about Hectic Talk. So let's take a look.
Hectic. Girls mature faster than guys, but you also have some cases where guys are more mature. What if that guy's younger and the love is there? Would that prejudice just because of the fact that he's younger than you, I'm not going for him? Or just because she's older than you, you're not going for her?
Or is age just a number?
Yes.
That's the thing, is extremely tricky because someone can act as if they're mature enough, but you don't really know. So you might feel like you're pressuring them, and you don't exactly want to do that to someone younger than you.
But saying act as if they're mature enough.
What
if the guy older than you are acting like he's mature enough?
That's the thing. That's the thing about people. They are tricky.
Hectic. Well, that was our Hectic Rewind, all about our Hectic Talk episodes. As jy enige van die Hectic Talk episodes gemist het, hop onto our YouTube channel, Hectic99Tube. Now today is all about hashtag Hectic, and it's time for us to get into our debate, which is all about freedom of speech in light of censorship. Now, as promised, we have our teams from the Center of Science and Technology, and they'll be going head-to-head in today's debating topic. Now, we have Team 1 for censorship and Team 2 against censorship. Now, guys, censorship, if you don't know what it is, it's all about suppression of speech and public communication. Okay, so we have Team A and Team B. Now, guys, how this will work is we have 3 rounds, right? First round, opening statements. Second round, argument. Third round, closing statements. In each round, each team will have 2 minutes to present their facts or their opinions. You guys got that? I'll count you down when we get to 10 seconds. I'll say 15 or I'll say 10, not to confuse you guys. So just pay attention to the timing as well. You guys got that? Awesome. You guys ready? Yes. Awesome. Let's get started. So Team A, you guys will be going up first. So the 2 people who will be doing your opening statements, please take the podium. And your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
We know and understand that people have the right to freedom of speech, but we need to know that there are different types of people in the world, and if your speech is undermining another person or it's being racist or whatsoever, the government has the right to limit your freedom of speech, right? Hence, we are for censorship because it wants us to protect the viewers that that are being suppressed by people that are talking about freedom of speech, right? So, firstly, I'm going to talk about two types of places where you can have censorships. So, the first one being the artist movies and music videos, and the second one being government or schools, right? We tell you that we need to understand that there are people that are also under the age of 18 that cannot watch certain things or cannot see certain things, right? That's why we are for censorship, right? We know and understand that there's a age restriction that tells you if you're under 18 you cannot watch this, but we see as our proposition that it is not working. Hence, we want censorship so that we can censor issues and things that viewers under the age of 18 cannot see, because it might be detrimental for them, for the society as a whole, especially music videos where there's talk about N-words which need to be censored, because it is very offensive for me as a black person to watch videos that are talking about the N-word, because it means that they're disrespecting me and my society. Hence, we are for censorship. The second one being for schools and government, that the government has the right to talk about, the government has the right to censor schools or to censor information and schools, because it is to create boundaries. And London will continue.
Okay, uncensored publications such as films and music promote negativities in society. As a result, they corrupt the mind of the youth. Now, in observation, when the mind of the youth is corrupted, they become sexually active because of
15 seconds.
because of pornography. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not trying to hide information for the society, but you're trying to help the lives of people from being influenced by these uncensored publications. Aside from usual justifications,
and time is up. Well done, well done. That was Team A for censorship. Well done. Team B, you guys ready? Who's against censorship? The two people will be doing your opening statements. Please take the podium. And your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we see that said proposition is undermining child rebellion here. Child rebellion is when you tell a child not to do something and they will be curious enough to want to do that thing. So now if said proposition is telling us that they will tell the child not to do something, the curiosity inside the child will force the child to want to see what they're not supposed to see. So when the parent or the guardian of the child is open to the child about these things and tells them this is wrong, you will have a stage whereby you can view or have access to these things. While now I'm still helping you to understand that these things are important. So now if these things are not important right now to your life, and focus on education. So if now the parents are going to be the ones that tell the child that not to watch stuff and not tell them the reason why they say they're not going to watch it, child will be now, they will try and find means to go behind bars and try to see that, to see what they're not told not to see. So now you will see that children are at school on the computer lab looking into pornography and stuff like that. So now the blame is where the parents did not warn the child and give them explicit reasons why they tell the child not to do certain things. So if the parent is there to tell the child not to do things and give them reasons enough not to do it, then the child will know that it is bad for them and they don't have a reason why they should do it. Kanye Kamat will be continued with our case.
Okay.
Curiosity kills. During the times of today, we find that parents lack communication with children. They cannot tell their children why they must not do a specific thing. That compels a child to go and break the boundaries to find out why they are being protected. That makes a child very, very more curious, and that makes a child go explore pornography and want to experiment.
Time is up. Thank you so much, Team B. What a round one that was. Both teams did incredibly well, and I saw a lot of notes and writing going down while both teams were talking. Guys, don't worry, they will still have round 2 and round 3 that needs to happen, so you'll still have lots of time to go about expressing your opinions as well. But you guys at home, be part of this conversation as well. Hop into Facebook and Twitter, mark a break from hashtag hectic, and let us know what you understand under freedom of speech in light of censorship. Let's say a quick commercial break. When we come back, we find out your opinions online, and we continue with our debating in round 2. Die for Janie Mercy.
And we are back. Namgelegile kwakhona. You are still tuned in to Hectic 99. Hashtag Hectic is what it's all about online. Namhlanje, as you all know, we are talking about censorship as it relates to freedom of speech. But right now, it's time for us to check out what all of you are saying online. Helping me out is Utabang. She's one of the poets from the Usapo Arts Organization. So Tabang, uzangcedisa to read all the comments on Facebook as well as Twitter. So as I mentioned, online we're asking you, what do you understand about censorship, and also what does it mean? Do you think that we need censorship? So Tabang, khanifundele leyo kuqala.
Hashtag Hectic. Censor or censorship is a person who examines film or letters and removes everything that seems harmful.
Yes, so that was Umatwenyeho, and then olandelayo ngu
Ukuto Kola, uti hashtag Hectic. I think is censorship is the deleting information of the value to the enemy, and I think is what a person need to do to his enemies.
Okay, I'm not sure about that one, but I think I kind of get what he means, that it's holding back information from people, which is true. And then we have Uziar Zintle Yena Uti. I think censorship means to suppress or remove information from the public access so that no one can view it, can view that material or read that material. That's also very true, right? And then Masfundeleo Kabel.
Good talk, Mark Stavins Lambi. I think censorship is not deleting.
Okay, so I guess he means it's about withholding information from abantu. Ne? And then we also have Defriza, at Defriza on Twitter. We're on Twitter right now. Yena Uti, yes, we need censorship. We don't want to see or hear obnoxious art. That's a tricky one right there. But guys, keep interacting with us on Facebook as well as Twitter using that hashtag Hectic. Let us know what your understanding of censorship is. But do keep in mind that we do have our YouTube channel. So if you want to catch up on all things Hectic, definitely hop onto youtube.com/Hectic99Tube, where you can check out past performances that have taken place on the show, different inserts that the presenters have gone on. As you can see, we have the performance. Do you know Taki Fiction? They're pretty cool, ne? They performed a few weeks ago. And then we also have some other cool things. If you want to learn how to do CPR, we have our CPR demonstration over there. So there's a lot to learn on our YouTube channel, everybody. So hop on to youtube.com/Hectic99Tube if you want to be in the loop in terms of all of that. Tabang, thank you so much for helping me out. You were absolutely amazing. But right now, everyone, it's time for a young musical break. This one is by Rudimental featuring Emily Sandy, and the song is called Free. Enjoy.
Well, guys, we continue our debate right here in the HN9 building, round 2. Now, it's all about hashtag hectic as we speak about freedom of speech in line of censorship. Now, we're still joined by the guys from the Center of Science and Technology, divided into 2 teams. One team, or Team A, is for censorship and Team B against censorship. Now, in round 1, both teams had the opportunity to give us their opening statements, and they will continue the arguments in this round. Same thing will happen, guys. Each team 2 minutes, and then that's it. You guys got it? But this time around, Team B, you guys will be going first, so please take the podium. Now, before they start, guys, if you do not know what censorship is, it is all about suppression of speech or public communication. Hop onto Facebook and Twitter and share your opinions and comments on that topic as well. Okay, guys, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Freedom of speech means that it is the power or the right of ones to express their feelings in any other way without censorship or penalty. Well, as the team, well, we've decided that we're gonna talk about the media. When a music video is being played on TV and there's maybe strong language, and it is the right of the artist to be shown the music video to be shown as a whole and not to be some parts that are being cut. And as the children, we have to know all the things that happen on TV, and it's very boring to watch a music video or a movie and it is being cut all the time. So yeah, I'll give it to Bongani.
1 minute left.
When we talk about censorship, we like to relate to media. Media is for everyone, by everyone. Media is a source of tool for poor people, for the less privileged, to get, it's the only way they can get information of what's happening through the world. Now imagine, put yourself in those who are less privileged. If there are going to be things you're not going to see on TV, things that are going to be censored, it's not going to make any sense to you because you don't know, because you're not exposed to those things. TV or let's say radio or music video is the only place where you can know all those stuff. In our country, where the Constitution says everyone has the right to freedom of speech. Now, why should the actors, the musicians, and the journalists should be deprived of that right? It's everyone's right to express themselves. We shouldn't deny of the way they should express themselves. That's my case.
Well done. Thank you, Team B. You guys did really well. Team A, you guys are up next. Please take the podium. Awesome. And your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Freedom of speech is a very important right. Yes, we acknowledge that, but we tell you that it still can be limited if it is detrimental to the whole society. We tell you that if you get people that say offensive things to a certain rate, then we are allowed to limit that freedom of speech. But secondly, side opposition came up here and told us that we are ignoring the fact that children are rebellious. But we tell you that the main reason why we want censorship is because we acknowledge the fact that these children are rebellious, and we want to protect them from being influenced from being exposed to something that they're not supposed to be exposed to.
Okay, so in the breadth of social media and the entertainment area, we understand that creatives are creatives, and creatives will put what they feel like putting out there. But then that doesn't mean that there's nothing we can do about it. We can't expect social media or television to raise children. So therefore, that's where everyone comes in. Things have to be censored in order to protect young people. Young people have to be able to develop in such a way that they are protected from stuff that they should not see. And also, with the limitation of freedom of expression and freedom of speech, it has to be limited in such a way that as much as you have to get across your view or your opinion about something, there are people that are young who are still growing up and who are still formulating their way of thinking and seeing things, meaning that they have to be protected from vulgar things. Yes.
Awesome. Well done, guys. Very, very well done. That was Team A, guys, all about freedom of speech and censorship. Do remember to hop onto Facebook and Twitter and let us know what is your opinion and your comments. Are you for censorship or against it? En maak seker jy maak gebruik van die hashtag hectic. Do remember, guys, you still have round 3. So you guys can still have a lot to say. So Mark Seekert, you guys wrote, I saw a lot of you guys writing down as well. So you have another chance to give us your opinion and your statements. Now we want you guys at home to continue this discussion online as well. But with that being said, quick commercial break. When ons terugkom, it's round 3 and we get to sit down with the guys from USAPA Art Organization as they give us a lowdown on poetry and just how uncensored the world is. Mark Seekert het ingeskakeld reg hier op Hectic 99.
Hectic. Hectic.
And we're back, everyone. You are still tuned in to Hectic 99. It's a talk show Thursday, and namhlanje, our topic is all about censorship, and we want you guys to interact with us online. Let us know what you think about censorship or what you understand about censorship using that hashtag Hectic. Now, you guys saw the debate going on a little bit earlier on, and things were going really well. We're going to be wrapping that up a bit later on in the show, but we're going to switch gears really quickly. Right now, I'm sitting on the couch, joined by the gentlemen from the USAPA Arts Organization. So we have Uaviwe, Uputavuyile, and Uputemba. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. It's so good to have you in the HN9 building, namhlanje. So, ni vili topic yethu ye debate ya namhlanje, and it's also a Freedom Month. We all know that the first democratic elections took place in this month, way back in 1994. So I want to know from you, Putaviwe, is censorship in light of a freedom of speech, when as an artist, what does that mean to you?
As an artist, like, the artist is like a performer, like in Gomayayo. I told the message, there's a message in that song.
Yes.
So people need to stop being emotional and get to the message and try to understand that the artist is not singing because like agafoni distribute culture there's a message in that song.
Yes,
so
yes.
like as a student say people like so when people just need to be stop being emotional and listen to the music as the artist and then we bring the message through the music, but but there's a message in that song. So just listen to the message and and listen to the message.
Yeah. Like people like to take offense very quickly, ne? Yeah. So then let's talk about indlela ebaluleke ngayo freedom of expression, especially for abantu that are into arts. Avuyile, for you as an artist, freedom of expression kutheni ibalulekile?
Basically, freedom of expression is like how you see myself and how I see myself. So if I'm being the one or polite to you, then basically you'll be polite to me. And in my music, if I show so much respect, so you have that respect for my music and what I'm doing. So if nanayo, I was when I was banayo. Basically,
nice. So it stems from when, as an artist, how you portray your message. I like that. So Putemba, you guys represent the USAPA Arts Organization, right? So and what your plans are in Jongozenu and what you hope to do for the community and young people especially.
USAPA look based in Makaza.
Okay.
Yeah. Last year, it was 6th of February. USAPA is all about teen assistant in Mdolo.
Yeah.
We just want to perform. Yeah, but we basically we do music and poetry. Yeah, but that's how we express ourselves. Yeah, but yeah, but through music you can get the message. Through poetry, yeah, economy message. So this is all about USAPA. Yeah, but if you want anything, a message, just
yes. So, Ms. censorship, ne? So we all understand what censorship is all about. So I want to know from you, Aviwe, as umtu that is into the arts, how do you make sure that you don't conform to restrictions of the society or politically, and you just express yourself as genuinely as possible? How do you overcome that?
Instead of making music for yourself, you have to make music for the listeners. Make sure you
yes.
And uyayithanda so ke ukuzofumana audience and applause if bawenza kanjalo through music, then you will succeed. Akhona izokunqanda
Most definitely. Butemba, I want to talk about this different programs that you guys actually have uSapho. If umntu ebeyoni visitor namhlanje uzobona ntoni?
Umntu visitor, our strongest point, music. Siyawuthanda umculo.
Yes.
Yabo. And uSapho, I don't have singers. We have performers.
Yes.
Yabo. So I always say, yabo, thina umculo is strongest point. We do poetry. As man sees in the show, this is we as an artist we express ourselves by music and poetry.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. So Nizowenis performela a little bit later on there, but I just want to hear a young sample because you keep saying we're all about music, but I'm sure abantu bafuna ukuva just a young teaser so that people can get excited for the performance in.
Like right now.
Yes, really quickly. Just Are we ready?
Sipo, standasam. Ndikunika uthando lwam, ndikunika inhliziyo yam, uzungazali ngayo Sipo, standasam. Ndikunika uthando lwam, ndikunika inhliziyo.
Oh man, thank you so much guys. Butemba, Avile as well as Uputaviwe. Thank you so much once again. uSapho Arts Organization, they are here in the H9 building. I want you guys to go to the stage so long and get ready for the performance. I'm super excited to check it out. Thank you once again for chatting to me, gentlemen. So as they get ready for the performance, guys, keep interacting with us online. Ningalibali that the topic here too is all about censorship. Online, we want to know from you, what do you understand about censorship, and do you think that we even need it? Keep using that hashtag hectic. As you know, this show is all for you and all about you. But njengokuba nisazi, the uSapho organization is in the H9 building. They're standing by to give us yet another lovely performance. This one is called 2018.
Nama nazi kwenzeka ntoni 2018 ingaba uniphathele ntoni lakutshona ilanga nakucinga unaphakade wakunabela uqaqaqa kulapho uzoqonda khona nomhlaba kanawo amagade lakwethu nqonela uqamata kugade kwenzela inquthela sobomi singaze sikufumane nomtyholi hangaza kubamba bambe uzukhumbula into benye isihlobo sakujikela xa nasele buvelile ubumnyama ze abo ungabathethela entweni bakukhanyisele noma ngifinya futhi ukuzama ukuvelisa ukukhanya uzunika ingqwalasela kuba benzi ingathi bayakuthanda kanti bafuna ukubona usiyakwantshabalala uzuthi wakuphalala ukhumbula ikhaya uzuthi kwakurhatyela ungabi nako ukulala ukhumbule emva ekhaya uthi uYeremiya uThixo wayenenjongo zobomi bam ngoko ke nakuba wayenenjongo zokuba uzimanye nosapho lwakwambongi ngicela unimamelisise anisoze likulahlekise kodwa kwalinqanaba selukulo uzuqaphele lingade likubhide kuba lakutshona ilanga nakucinga unaphakade wakunabela uqaqaqa kulapho uzoqonda khona nomhlaba kanawo amagade lakwethu inqonela uqamata kugade kwenzela inquthela sobomi singaze zikufumane nomtyholi angaza kubamba bambe ndinomnqweno wokuqalela ubomi akwaba kwanhlanjolo nikwazile ukuhlangahlangisa iitshomi ingqondo yami iphithene nama ndazi kwenzeka ntoni 2018 ingaba uniphathele ntoni ndinomnqweno wokuqalela ubomi akwaba kwanhlanjolo nikwazile ukuhlangahlangisa iitshomi ingqondo yami iphithene ningazi kwenzeka ntoni 2018 ingaba uniphathele ntoni. When I'm sitting alone listening to my deeper thoughts, I wish I could be young again. I wish I could be young again with no stress and not feeling any pain. roaming around the streets naked, not caring what people would say. I wish I could be young again. Of my adolescent life, I'm ashamed because now the devil is using me as a slave. I wish I could be young again. And again, I would like to say that believing in God and prayer is the only way. Listening to my thoughts in Kumla, abantu benza njengodoti. But now I realize ukuba izinto benzenza bezingabaxozi. You should listen to my story. Maybe now ngiyimisa ncathi ungenwa ngumtyholi. Uhambe Satan uphethe igana abantwana bafundisa ntoni. Listening to my thoughts ngiyazibuza ukuba ingabe umdali wenza ngokuthanda okanye njengomntwana wakhe namnye ndohlwaya leyo. Imibuzo engenampendulo. Imibuzo exakokhokho kwasemandulo bengenaso isombululo even nangoku akukabikho mpendulo. Ndinomnqeno oqalela ubomi. Akwaba kwanje akuyona nikwazi ukuhlengahlengisa itshomi. Ingqondo yami ndiphithene ningazi kwenzeka ntoni. 2018 ingabe undiphathele ntoni.
Point and moving performance that was by Usapo Arts Organization. Do stay tuned as we'll be taking the stage once again. But we asked you to hop onto Facebook and Twitter and make use of the hashtag Hectic, as we want to know from you guys what you understand under censorship. Are you for it or against it? So Mark Seeker, you guys send through your comments and your opinions. But moving over to the biggest website in Mzansi, HN9.co.za. Do remember, this is where you guys can find out more about each and every single presenter. Now, what will happen is you guys, understand our home page, right? Then, of course, we have an Ubermag, presenters, photos, videos, winning what you can win in all the competition on Hectic, and then, of course, the polls. Now, if you click on the presenters, you'll find, obviously, things that we like, things that we write about, as well, and a little bit of a brief history, or just like a survey on us and what we like, our birthday, where we come from, our likes and our dislikes. And then, of course, guys, like I said here, all the latest videos of Hectic 99 performances, past interviews as well. And then, of course, HN9 or Hectic 99 Tube on Twitter, on YouTube is the channel that you guys can go and subscribe to. And once again, all the past performances, all the past interviews, you'll find it there. As jy enigiets uitgemis het, aangaande die aksie reg hier op Hectic 99. On that note, quick commercial break. When we come back, we conclude today's debate all about freedom of speech in line of censorship. And like I promised, Usapo Arts Organization takes to the Hectic 99 stage once again. Commercial break, Sinila, net hierna.
Hectic.
And we're back, everyone. You are still tuned in to Hectic 99. Hashtag Hectic is what we're all about online. We asked you guys to get on a discussion here to Yana Mhlanje, which is all about censorship, and let us know what you understand about censorship using that hashtag Hectic on Facebook as well as Twitter. Now, as you all know, we have our debate teams from the Center of Science and Technology. You guys still good? Yes. So we have Team A as well as Team B. Team A is for censorship and Team B is against censorship. Censorship being basically the restriction of speech or opinion when it relates to one's opinion, okay? So right now we're going to continue the discussion or the debate. Earlier on, the teams got to give their stance on the topic. And right now it's time for us to bring everything to a conclusion. Are you guys ready for your closing statements? Yes. Okay, cool. So each of you will have 2 minutes to present your closing statement, basically just substantiating and strengthening your arguments without bringing up any new points, ne? Okay, so everyone understands, okay? So Team A, you may take the podium. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, cool. So take the podium, and in 3, 2, 1, Team A, your 2 minutes begin now.
Okay, so our proposition's case is cute like a penguin, but unfortunately, it cannot fly. They keep telling us that people have the right to freedom of expression and people have the right to freedom of speech, but they do not tell us why is this important. Why should people have the right to freedom of speech, right? And they also told us about the lack of communication between parents and children, right? We tell you that if you do not censor things, how is this going to change the fact that children and their parents do not communicate, but instead they're not trying to come with a solution in front of the house, but they're just coming up with more problems. Hence, Team A is winning today's debate.
Okay, and therefore, side opposition doesn't understand the reasons for censorship. We are using censorship to protect our little children from watching adult-based content on the media, internet, or any type of social media interface. We want to limit the curiosity of young children by using this censorship so that they will not be able to watch adult-based content and be focused on more educational and fun activities. And in our new generation, we have new technologies such as cell phones, TVs, and social media, and they are using this technology to badly influence others, and more such they use these interfaces to communicate with others, and they do not communicate about educational needs or educational wants. They mostly communicate about more things that they do not have concern for. And we want to at least protect the children. We want to at least protect the children from adult-based images on graphics, and more so. If you love your children, be sure to support censorship, because it will protect you and your family. Thank you.
And there we have it. With 15 seconds remaining on the clock, that was Team A closing off their arguments, as they have been from the points of view that they are for censorship. Okay, cool. So Team B, are you ready to bring everything to a conclusion? Yes. Okay, cool. You may take the podium. Yes, now let's keep in mind that Team B is the team that has been against censorship. It's time for you guys to bring your argument to a conclusion. Remember, you may not bring up any new points, okay? And in 3, 2, 1, your 2 minutes begin now.
Greetings to the House at large and to the country at large. Aside Team B, we were proving that censorship is withholding information that is for the people. And Team A is going on and on about this. The program of censorship being protecting the viewer, but we have to acknowledge that the TV has age restriction, and TV is the best platform to express views or opinions that are for the people. So I identify the clash here as freedom of speech versus censorship. So freedom of speech is the principle that supports the freedom of an individual or a community to articulate one's opinions and idea without fear of retaliation, censorship, or sanction. We cannot deprive such beauty at its greatest form of advancement, as TV is the best platform to express views and be heard by the whole country. To my partner, please.
We once said that curiosity kills. So we're looking at the freedom of expression versus censorship. So we're saying that, see, freedom of expression is whereby you express what you're feeling and how you're feeling through the media. And then there is this viewer, there is this target audience that you are targeting. So whereby I'm targeting this audience, 18+ people. So whereby I express myself through that video, and I didn't target any people who are at the age of 16 years old. So whereby you are a 16-year-old viewer watching an 18+ movie. So I didn't target you. You were the one taking your time to watch this 18+ movie. You've been told not to watch it, but you're still watching it. It's a responsibility of the viewer himself or herself watching that video, knowing fully well that they're not supposed to watch that video. And this is a role of a parent saying, I've raised my son very well, or my daughter very well, to know what when I say no, it means no means no. So whereby you yourself are going there and watching that video, we said, we've made your plate, now lie in it. If you traumatize by what you've watched, we have been told that age restriction is not there
Team B, your time is unfortunately up. And there we have it, everybody, our debate namhlanje on censorship. You got to hear both sides of the arguments. Just keep in mind that the views expressed with debate here to namhlanje are of the respective individuals and not the SABC or HN9. So let us know online, now that you've seen both points of view. What do you think? Hashtag hectic. What is your understanding of censorship, especially in light of our debate? I think that you guys can give yourselves a round of applause. You definitely held your own. But right now, everyone, it is time for us to check out a quick music video. A big thank you to you guys for partaking once again and helping inform the viewers, our young people out there. Hey, HN9ers, babugeleyo. But right now, it's time for us to check out this music video. It's by Rudimental, and it is called These Days. Enjoy.
Well, that was Rudimental with a track called These Days. After all the action happening in the HN9 building, we're going for a quick commercial break. And when we come back, Usapo Arts Organization take to the stage once again. Die for Janie Missy.
Hectic.
And we are back. Welcome back to it. You are still tuned in to Hectic 99. As you all know, today's show has been all about the talk. Thank you so much for interacting with us online using that hashtag Hectic. But the Usapo Arts Organization is in the H9 building. You saw them give that amazing performance earlier on, and they're about to hit us with yet another one. So let's all give it up for Usapo Arts Organization with I Know Who I Am.
Ngithi mna angifuni ufihlakala kulo mhlaba ngoba mna I know who I am angifuni ufihlakala kulo mhlaba ngoba mna I know who I am angifuni long time, ngoba mna I know who I am, angifuni ufihlakala long time, ngoba mna I know who I am, I know who I am, I know who I am, I know who I am. I know who I am.
end of today's show. Like we say every single day, we came, entertain, and conquer the world of TV. Thank you to all our guests for joining us. Thank you so much to the Center of Science and Technology for being here and for debating and for giving us your opinions and your insights on our topic for today, which is all about the freedom of speech in light of censorship. Guys, do remember to keep the comments coming on Facebook and Twitter. And like we said, make use of the hashtag hectic. Thank you so much to Zapo Arts Organization for being in the HN9 building as well, for giving us the lowdown on the world of poetry and then also those two stunning performances.
Yes, everybody. Thank you once again to all of you at home for tuning in. As you know, the show is all for you and all about you. Thank you for all those responses online. It's always good to hear your guys' opinion. Keep doing so. Keep the conversation going because we are still in Freedom Month. And, you know, this is the month where we first had our first democratic elections way back in 1994. So it's very important that we have these discussions so that we can progress in terms of our democracy, right?
True that, guys. And do remember, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, YouTube channel is where it's all about. Do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hectic 992, for enige past and present performances right here on Hectic 99. We see you tomorrow, same time, same place. It's all about a Music Friday from us at Hectic 99. Peace!